Hello, America. Have you heard that there's an election coming up? We all know what the president election looks like, but I don't want to talk about that today. I'm not here to talk about parties or affiliations or who's right and who's corrupt. So let's just take our political beliefs and affiliations and just set them to the side for just a little bit. I want to talk to you about something potentially more important than the presidential election. Now, I know the office of the President of the United States is a very important role and deserves plenty of thoughtful and civilized conversation, but I wanted to talk about another branch of government. Congress. This November, 34 senators and 435 representatives are up for re-election. That's the entire House of Representatives. 469 seats up for grabs. If you really want change, if you're really fed up with the way things are, that's really the best opportunity to make that change. One thing I hear all the time is how tired everyone is with the obstructionist Congress. Well, here is our chance to do something about it. Let's not forget about Congress, because while the President of the United States is a very important role in our government, Congress has many essential responsibilities, including setting and collecting taxes, declaring war, confirming presidential appointments, constitute tribunals, regulating commerce, maintaining the military, creating and passing laws, and ratifying treaties. All very big and important things. And we elect our representatives and our senators to Congress to be our voice. America loves to complain about our elected officials and how our voices aren't heard. And just politics in general. But if we're not actively involved, or at the very least, doing anything more than nothing, then we have no right to complain. What are you doing to make your voice heard? And I'm not talking about voting every 2 or 4 years, though you should be voting every time you have the chance. Let's not take voting for granted either. Get out there and vote. But I'm talking about actually being involved in the process. Actually doing research into who is running and what they stand for and what they believe and how that compares to your own beliefs. And then, get this, not only voting, but contacting your representatives directly. What? Yes. We live in this incredible country where we as individuals are able to have our voices heard not only through voting, but through direct correspondence with our representatives. You have nothing to lose in doing so, and a lot to potentially gain. But Brett, our politicians are bought and paid for and don't care about the voice of the people. At the very least, you would have done your civic duty by voting and contacting your representative. You participated in government, and that's awesome. That's a big deal. And it's not hard. It doesn't take a ton of time to look up who your representative is and send them a message. They should have a website, and possibly even a way to message them through that website. It's not hard, and it doesn't take a lot of time. So America, let's take all of those complaints that we love so much and put it into a message and send it to our representative. Let your voice be heard. Let's do something constructive with all of that debate and all of those thoughts and conversations and complaints that we have. Let's do something constructive with it. Don't forget, we the citizens have the power, but the more divided we are, the weaker we become. Let's direct all of our anger or concern or hope or ideas towards the people who are responsible for taking those things into consideration when running the country. Don't just sit there and complain. Do something about it. Because if we all started to do something about it, I think we'd be surprised by the change we'd actually see. Never doubt that thoughtful, committed citizens can change the nation. It's the only thing that ever has. So what are we waiting for?